This is COVID Kids, a family podcast here to talk about our confinement. We are a bilingual family located in France, so of course we're trying to respect the local laws related to this crisis, and we encourage you to do the same. If you would like to listen to this podcast in French, you can. Just look up COVID Kids France. If you would like to share an idea or reach us by email, our email is covidkidspod@gmail.com. Enjoy the episode. You ready, kids?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Hello and welcome to... Sorry. Oh, you wanted to do the intro? Okay, go for it.
Allez, vas-y.
Hello and welcome to our family podcast, COVID Kids.
Thank you, Juliette. Bravo. Well, you sound super
nice.
good. Hi, everybody. My name is TK, Terry Coffin, and I'm the dad.
I'm Teo, 12 years of age.
I'm Juliet and I'm 9 years old.
Right. So this is COVID Kids. It's a little family podcast about our confinement here in France, where we're located. We also do a podcast in French as well. If you were interested in doing that, if you're interested in listening to that, you can. So kids, what's the news for this week?
Vacation!
Freedom.
Yeah, so in fact, it is vacation time here in France, so that's great. So what does that mean? What are we doing with our days then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
With lots of nothing.
Yeah.
And a little bit of thing, but very
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah,
Voilà.
and I think it's very important that when we do nothing, that you actually don't do two nothings at the same time. Because if you're like watching TV and you're playing on your phone, that's like two nothing. So we can only do one nothing to really be doing nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's seriously do nothing. Let's be very serious about the nothing that we're doing.
For
What do you think?
example, let's seriously play video games.
So yes, it is the holidays. So we said, okay, we're going to relax with the schoolwork. Mom's still working. Poor mom. But yeah, we're still doing our sports every day. So that's the important thing. And we're trying to fill up the days with things to do, with little activities.
Including nothing.
Including nothings.
Yeah.
And I think what was one of the things that we found, Theo?
We discovered two YouTube channels about drawing.
Exactly, because you guys in general, you like drawing quite a lot.
Yeah.
And so the first one was a French guy named Thomas Romain.
Yeah, so Thomas Roman.
Yes. And in fact, he lives in Japan, but his videos are in French, but you can have English subtitles if you want.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty cool because he's like an artist for like the manga
Yeah.
type things. And so
He's in the right place.
Right, so his kids make a little drawing and then he kind of redoes it completely, very professionally. And there's another one that's more American that's in English.
Yeah,
Called?
it's James, the box office artist.
The box office artist, exactly. And he's actually a comic book drawer for like the Avengers and all that kind of stuff. So he's really kind of very well known. And that's pretty cool as well because his son will make a drawing and then he'll turn that into like a superhero comic book character. So that's pretty cool. Juliette, what have we done after that?
I drew a Pegasus with lightning May
Good.
and a fish tail
Yeah.
and who split flame.
Spits flames, okay. And then what happened is that Mom took your drawing and tried to create her own drawing. She did a super good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really impressed. And then you guys drew. And then you guys colored that together.
Yeah.
Was that a fun exercise, Love?
Yes.
Ah, cool. So that was a really good idea, and that helped us to spend some good family time together. Teo, what about you?
I did Ninja Centaur.
Ah, cool. So Mom's going to be doing that one next.
Yeah.
Sweet. What else have we been doing, Teo?
We did a dance party,
Cool.
and the music we did was Johnny Clegg.
Right, so-
Not too bad.
Not too bad. We had a good time, right? So it was a nice little end of the evening. We just put some music on after dinner and danced around in the kitchen. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is something to do if you are a dancing family. Go for it. We had a good time, a little impromptu dance party in our kitchen. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so is it time for our advice for the week?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, Juliette, what you got?
It's a comic book which is called The Mythics.
It's in French.
The Mythics? No, it's not.
No?
It's in French. It's originally in French, but you can also find it in English on different websites.
Right.
So it's like kids who has superpower. In fact, a little bit. It's very cool.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah, that's cool. What about you two?
I'm gonna suggest a huge hit in books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Diary of a Wimpy Kid
By Jeffrey.
by Jeff Kinney.
So, what do you like about that book, Teo?
It's funny and it has cool illustrations.
Yeah, and I think it became a TV show as well.
Yeah.
And so I guess we'll have to check that out.
Yes, we shall.
All right. For me, something for the parents. Well, I did like a free webinar this week a webinar. Do you know what a webinar is, guys?
Nope.
It's like a seminar, but you're on the web. Like a seminar is you go somewhere to learn something for an hour or two.
Okay.
But this time it's on the web, so it's like a video, but it tends to be live and you have interactions. So it's pretty cool. So I've done like 2 of these in the last 2 weeks about a subject that interests me, which is podcasting, actually. And so anyway, I would encourage the parents that, okay, if you find a webinar in your business, or people are trying to find a way to stay busy and a way to keep talking about their products, and also it's a really good way to learn. So if you find a webinar and a subject that interests you, give it a shot. It's only an hour normally, and it's a good way to keep in touch with your business or your field. And there you go. I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a good investment of my time. So check out what free webinars you can do. All right, are we done, kids?
Yes.
All right, we have a whole lot of nothing to get back to.
Yeah.
All right, bye, guys.
I shall see you there.
Bye-bye. She just ran away. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Please feel free to share, subscribe, and send us your tips about coping with confinement with the kids at covidkidspot@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.